In this video we are looking at scales which involve a unit change as well. Quite often the scale given will be in centimetre units, and in this case we are given a millimetre line to work with. Our first step is to change this 50 millimetres into the centimetre scale. So 50 millimetres is equal to 5 centimetres. So you should know that 1 centimetre is equal to 10 millimetres, and that's going to be key for your work. So now we have a 5 centimetre line instead. We can approach this in the same way as we would have done for our exercise 1 and exercise 2. Please look back on the videos if you do need a reminder. So we have a scale drawing and a real life measurement. The scale that's been given to us is 1 to 2. So our scale drawing is 1, and that is what we're looking for. How long would the scale drawing be? So we want that value there if our line is 5 centimetres. Now we can see here the conversion isn't as easy as you may have seen before. We would need to see how many times 5 can be divided by 2 to work out what our conversion is. Now we may be able to spot that 5 divided by 2 would be 2.5, which means we would need to multiply 2 by 2.5 to get 5. That means we would also need to multiply this side by 2.5. 1 multiplied by 2.5 gives us 2.5. Therefore, our scale drawing would be 2.5 centimetres to represent this 50 millimetre line. Press pause while you try this question here. So our first step is to identify the measurement for the 30 millimetres. So our 30 millimetres is equal to 3 centimetres. We can then go on to use our scale drawing to real life scale of 1 to 2. So we have a scale drawing of 1 to 2 for our real life. And we're asked to find how long would the scale drawing be. So that means we need an answer there. We know the real life scale given by 2 is this 3 centimetres that we worked out. We now need to see how do we get from 2 to 3. We can work that out by saying 3 divided by 2 is 1.5. That means I would need to multiply by 1.5 to go from 2 to 3. I would also need to multiply this side by 1.5 to make sure it balances. That means my scale drawing is 1.5 centimetres.